Nikon is once again stirring excitement in the camera world with rumors about an innovative new mirrorless model, tentatively called the Nikon ZX. If the speculation proves true, this camera could mark a major milestone for Nikon as the company's first consumer-oriented model featuring a global shutter sensor, placing it in direct competition with high-end models like the Sony A9 III. This potential leap forward represents a combination of cutting-edge speed, precision, and usability, signaling that Nikon may be preparing a camera capable of redefining expectations for professional and enthusiast photographers alike. A central point of interest surrounding the Nikon ZX is its rumored sensor. Historically, Nikon has relied on Sony for imaging sensors, and with Sony's recent developments in global shutter technology, particularly in models like the A9 III, it's plausible that Nikon could leverage a similar sensor or a custom variant. Such a sensor would provide a substantial advantage in high-speed photography by capturing entire frames simultaneously, effectively eliminating the rolling shutter effect that distorts fast-moving subjects. This would make the Nikon ZX particularly suited for professional sports, wildlife, and action photographers who demand flawless motion capture and extreme precision in fast-paced environments. Early reports suggest that the Nikon ZX could feature a 20.4 megapixel sensor. While this might seem modest compared to other flagship models, the sensor is rumored to offer an astonishingly fast readout speed of just 0.4 milliseconds. Such rapid performance would allow for near instantaneous image capture, an invaluable feature for photographers who need absolute precision in split-second situations. Combined with a global shutter, the ZX could deliver flawless high-speed imagery, erasing distortions caused by moving subjects or panning shots. Flash synchronization could also see major improvements, with rumors suggesting support for speeds up to 1/2000 of a second. For professionals working in sports, wildlife, and event photography, this feature would allow perfectly lit images even in high-speed scenarios, something previously difficult to achieve without specialized equipment. While Nikon has not officially confirmed the existence of the ZX, insider reports indicate that the company has been testing prototype versions, characterized by a box-style design, in controlled lab environments. These early iterations have not yet been available for hands-on evaluation by professional photographers. However, Nikon appears to be planning a more extensive real-world testing phase, with over 50 professional photographers potentially receiving pre-production units in early 2026. This strategy aligns with Nikon's historical approach of gathering feedback from real-world users before a full-scale launch, adding credibility to the idea that the ZX is more than just a speculative rumor. If this testing timeline holds, structured leaks and first-hand reports could start emerging in 2026, giving enthusiasts a clearer understanding of the camera's capabilities well before an official release. Interestingly, discussions about the Nikon ZX appear connected to a previously speculated model, the Nikon Z9H, which surfaced in 2023. The Z9H was rumored to be a high-speed global shutter camera, and given Nikon's history of using the H designation for speed-oriented models, like the D1H for high-speed burst photography, it's plausible that the Z9H prototypes evolved into what is now referred to as the ZX. If so, Nikon may have been refining this technology for years, waiting for sensor development and manufacturing costs to reach a level that makes a consumer-oriented global shutter camera feasible. Price will undoubtedly play a crucial role in the ZX's reception. Sony's A9 III launched at around $6,000, making it a highly specialized tool rather than a mainstream option. Nikon, however, has a history of positioning its high-end mirrorless cameras at competitive prices, often undercutting Canon and Sony while delivering comparable or superior performance. Models such as the Nikon Z9 and Z8 have exemplified this approach, offering flagship-level capabilities without the prohibitive price tags associated with competitors. If Nikon follows this strategy with the ZX, it could introduce a high-performance global shutter camera at a price that appeals to a broader audience, striking a balance between cutting-edge technology and accessibility. However, global shutter technology is inherently expensive, so it's unlikely that Nikon would undercut its competitors too aggressively, especially given the high-end features this camera is expected to offer. Under the hood, the Nikon ZX is rumored to utilize a dual-speed 7 processor configuration. Although Nikon has already introduced the newer Speed 8 processor in recent models, opting for Speed 7 chips may be a deliberate choice to optimize performance and thermal management. High-speed image processing generates significant heat, and efficient thermal regulation is essential to maintain peak performance without compromising reliability. A dual processor setup could also enhance the camera's ability to handle rapid burst shooting, a key capability for the ZX if it aims to serve professional sports, wildlife, and action photographers. This combination of speed, processing power, and thermal efficiency could position the Nikon ZX as a groundbreaking tool in high-speed photography. The broader implications of the Nikon ZX's potential release extend beyond its individual specifications. Nikon has been particularly aggressive in its recent product launches, demonstrating a strong commitment to innovation and competitive positioning. The Z9 redefined Nikon's presence in the flagship mirrorless segment, raising the bar for professional mirrorless cameras, and the ZX could represent a natural evolution, further solidifying Nikon's status as a leader in advanced imaging technology. By combining high-speed capture, precision sensors, and robust performance, the ZX could set a new benchmark for what is possible in professional mirrorless photography, particularly for photographers who rely on flawless motion capture in demanding environments. Despite the excitement, it's important to approach these reports with caution. The camera industry is no stranger to speculation, and many rumored models never materialize. However, the consistency of the reports regarding the Nikon ZX, combined with Nikon's history of surprising the market, makes this particular rumor noteworthy. With the Z9 approaching its 4th anniversary, the timing for a next-generation flagship model appears reasonable. If Nikon has been refining global shutter technology for several years, the ZX could represent a logical, well-planned step forward rather than an overly ambitious leap. From a market perspective, the introduction of a global shutter-equipped mirrorless camera could significantly impact the competitive landscape. Nikon's main rivals, Canon and Sony, have been pushing the boundaries of sensor technology and high-speed capture. To maintain its foothold among professional photographers, Nikon must continue innovating, and the ZX could be a key instrument in that strategy. By offering high-speed global shutter capabilities, advanced processing, and improved motion capture, the ZX could not only compete with flagship models from other brands, but also redefine expectations for consumer-accessible professional cameras. Feature-wise, several plausible enhancements could make the ZX particularly appealing. A 20.4-megapixel sensor with an ultra-fast readout, AI-assisted autofocus, improved in-body image stabilization, and enhanced heat management would address real-world needs for professionals shooting fast-moving subjects or handheld in challenging conditions. Additionally, a dual-processor setup would ensure sustained performance during extended high-speed shooting sessions. Ergonomic refinements such as optimized grip design, intuitive button placement, and streamlined menu navigation could further enhance usability, making the ZX both technologically advanced and comfortable for long hours of shooting. In conclusion, while the Nikon ZX remains unconfirmed, the consistency of the rumors, the strategic timing, and Nikon's recent trajectory in mirrorless technology suggest that a groundbreaking new model may indeed be on the horizon. If the ZX delivers on the expectations set by these leaks, it could establish a new benchmark for speed, precision, and innovation in professional photography, reshaping the way high-end mirrorless cameras are perceived and utilized across the industry.